James, congratulations, a win on the road again and a goal for yourself. Were you surprised he squared it?
No. Patson's, as a guy, Patson is so nice, so humble, so hard-working. I don't think he has a greedy bone in his body. And I always believed that he was going to square it to me. And just in case I was screaming, just in case he wasn't. But no, brilliant pass from Kelechi, great run. And it was just my job to try and keep up with him because he's so quick. But I was there for the tap-in and thankfully he squared it with good awareness and good vision. Yeah.
I just heard you say you're a big self-critic. It's your first goal since February. Has that been a hard time or what?
Definitely. Actually, probably the hardest in my career, if I'm being completely honest. Just because people, especially people from the outside, they don't know what goes on. They don't know my life. I'm my own biggest critic. You can ask my family, my girlfriend, anyone. I get back, if I've had a bad game, I watch the game straight away. Very critical of myself, and especially when you're a player it's not only stats are one thing, right? Goals and assists, that's one thing. But even just playing well, playing well to the level that you can. And I think at the start of the season I wasn't playing to the level that I know I can, and it's disappointing. And I think at one point I had a good chat with the gaffer, and I just said to him, "Do you know what? I'm actually a little bit low on confidence." That's the first time I've actually been able to hold my hands up and say that, because it kind of puts you in a little bit of a vulnerable position when you admit to the manager that you're a bit low on confidence, I think. But I was, and that was me being honest, and we looked at what makes me a good player, what my best clips, all that sort of stuff to try and get back to where I am. In the last few games I felt more like myself. I felt like I've got that confidence back, especially in midweek. I felt like I had my swagger back and winning free kicks and on the half turn and stuff. The stuff that I do well, but sometimes you can come away from that and overthink it and stuff, and there's more goes on than just going out and playing well easily,
If you are low confidence-wise, then what is the actual process for you? Can playing help it? Do you need like an arm around your shoulder?
The gaffer, after Brighton away, I got taken out of the team for a few games. Was doing extras after training with sports science, doing extra finish, everything to try and. I didn't want to be that guy who just settles for not being good. And the gaffer challenged me to go and improve, and go and try and get back to the player and the level that I know I can be one of the best in the Premier League. So just about motivating myself to want to, because sometimes when you're not playing well, you sometimes try too hard a little bit, and you can overthink it a little bit, like I just said. But I felt really good the last few games. The win against United helped for the confidence. I felt good in the game midweek. And today, just happy to play 3 games in a week, come away unscathed and get their minutes in the legs with a goal and assist in there as well.
And then in a weird way, when you are playing well and you're getting kicked, bumped and bruised all over the pitch and the fans are getting on your back, does that kind of show you're doing the right thing? Yeah, I loved that today. Because I got fouled a few times, and fans don't like when players win free kicks and stuff, even though they're clear free kicks. But getting booed and getting chanted at by the home fans here at Brentford was just motivation for me, But really enjoyed today, yeah. Can I talk to you about Youri Tielemans' goal? What kind of a view did you have of it, and what did you think of it?
I was actually quite behind it, I tried to play almost like a quick free kick into Kelly, and the defender just headed it out to Youri, and I just said there, I don't think I'd want it to fall to anyone else apart from Youri Tielemans at the minute. Such a clean strike, such a beautiful goal, and he's playing at a really high level at the minute.
And finally, can you just sum up the week? 3 totally different games, totally different atmospheres, but 3 amazing results for Leicester. Yeah,
massive week when you play Man United at home, and every game against Man United at the minute's magnified because Cristiano Ronaldo come back, and that felt like a really big game, which we did really well in. We then travelled to Moscow, get a win, the Patson Daka show in midweek, travel back, not much rest time, straight into Sunday's game, and probably that was the toughest one out of the lot, to be honest, to come here and win, because they put you under so much pressure. But a brilliant week for the club, yeah.